Hello everyone, this is Everything Horror. We love to talk about everything horror, and in today's video we are going to be reviewing Purge Anarchy. This is the sequel to The Purge. And what I'm doing here is I'm reviewing all of the Purge films before the new Purge comes out, which is the Forever Purge. Now before we get into that, there is an announcement I would like to make. I have been working on this for quite a bit, and I have decided to make my own merch. Oh my god, I'm a YouTuber now. I have a few designs on my page, which is I Love Everything Horror, which is just expressing your love for my channel and horror. I have my new logo, which is my channel name, Everything Horror. You can buy shirts. There's coffee mugs. This one I really spread out the line for this one because I really love this logo. And then there's the Horror Lives, which is a design to appreciate horror and then to show your support for the genre. I wanted to keep this along the lines of, it doesn't have to really go with my channel. It's just something that, a horror fan would want to wear. So I had that in mind when creating this concept and the designs I wanted to do. I was very inspired by old 80s horror when creating these designs. So if you're a big fan of that, I hope you like what you see with this merchandise that I'm rolling out. But yeah, you guys, I greatly appreciate it if you guys just take a look and see if there's anything that you would like. I had thought about doing a Patreon or something like that, but I want to do something where, I could give back to, you guys that support me. I really greatly appreciate every one of you. So, but I don't know, I might get into that because I know there's tiers in there where you could, do stuff for, your followers. But I really spent a lot of time trying to come up with, what you see here. So any bit counts. I really greatly appreciate it. I hope you guys like it. All right, I think I might have spent a little bit too much time going on that spiel, but let's go ahead and get into the review. Alright, so Purge Anarchy came out the next year following the first... Am I gonna do this again? The year following The Purge. Now this film is directed by James DeMonico again, and I think he directed all of the films, I think until the last film that's coming out. But he shows up, his great direction in this film. Actually, to me, this film looks uglier than the first film, but okay. Let's not get too negative in the beginning. This film surrounds 3 different groups trying to survive Purge Night. So let's go ahead and get started with the positives. Frank Grillo. This was really a coming out party for him. I think not many people really had interest in him until this film, as well as the Captain America film, Winter Soldier. Was it Winter Soldier? But yeah, this film was really a coming out party for him. His character has the biggest arc in the film. He has a situation where he's seeking revenge. And these were some of the concepts that, really came to mind whenever the main Purge concept was created. Just the types of stories you could come up with for, someone experiencing a Purge night, This was the first film where they really played with that because, the original, they just made it a home invasion film. So this film is definitely a step up in regards to that. There's a lot of things that you would want to see on a Purge night. They put it in this film, but they still don't go, all the way with it, with the potential for this type of concept, and the themes that they could have for the film. A lot of these films do get pretty political, and that's the thing with the Purge franchise. These films try to have that through line, and but they don't commit to it, and it just becomes sleazy and in bad taste. And that's no different in this film. Now, they do a pretty good job with the villains in this film. They keep them mysterious. Like Big Daddy, he's very mysterious. You don't know what to think of him. He seems like a weird butcher guy. And then the weird teens that, you know, are really looking for a good time this Purge night. They look pretty creepy. The mask, the god mask, the paint. They do a pretty good job with creating these villain type characters, but it's mostly the imagery, really. They don't really have a good villain with a story. And then another great thing is the action. This film is a lot more action heavy than the original was. You know, they're trying to survive Purge night. Frank Grillo comes across these survivors, and they're just trying to make it through the night. And then I enjoy the ending. Overall, I like the concept that they came up with. You know, it's always the rich eating the poor. Alright? That's how it is. And then to end it with, you know, Frank Grillo's character's arc at the end, I thought was very well done, and probably the best ending out of all these Purge films. Alright, now on to the negatives. I have to say, this film just looks horrible. James DeMonaco, I'm sorry, you're just not a great director. There's some horrible close-ups in this film that just look god ugly. Ugh. There's some parts where you can't even tell what's going on. It's just so dark. And there's just some shots in the film that are definitely an eyesore. And then the writing for the film, there's some pretty bad dialogue. There's scenes where, you know, they can't kill the main people in the film, you know, the main group that's trying to survive. So they come across these randos that get murdered, like homeless people that were on train tracks, or just like miscellaneous people in the streets, to add to the body count. And to me, it's just, you want to see these people trying to survive die, not just some randos. I mean, you want the deaths in the film to mean something, and they just don't. But yeah, you guys, overall, Purge Anarchy is definitely one of the better films. It has some pretty good action. Frank Grillo is great in it. But other than that, Purge Anarchy is just another cash grab. I'm going to give Purge Anarchy 3 half-assed waves out of 5. Do you guys like Purge Anarchy? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd greatly appreciate it if you gave this video a like. And I would also greatly appreciate it if you checked out my merch. Again, that'll be in the description. Anyways, this is Everything Horror, where we love to talk about everything horror. Take care, peeps.